Hello guys, Messenger of Death here, and we are back once again with some more Skryim Special Edition. I have some bad news. So, I did a bit of the quest, like I snuck in the ring, got my reward, supposed to the Argonian, killed the people over at the warship. Over here, the wreck of the Winter War, running around as a werewolf for a good while. But the recording somehow got corrupted. Don't know how. Quite annoyed. But yeah, we essentially ran all the way over here and basically took out a bunch of trolls and things. I was running around eating everything along the way. Got me a few werewolf perks. But yeah. I need to get access to Heighten. Heighten, whatever you want to call it. So, why don't we go and do that? Because I need to get into the house where the murder took place. I also adopted a girl as well called Sophie. Who's a lovely girl. She sells flowers and she's homeless. How do I get into Heighten?
It's been abandoned ever since she was killed. I think her mother, Tova, has the key.
Very well.
Travel safely.
I also have another issue as well. So I have this, which is a head of a bandit for a bounty to hand in. The problem is, I can't hand it in. I have no option. I handed the giant's head in, but for some reason I can't hand that one in. So it's permanently in my inventory now. Giving me carry weight, which is, you know, fun. But yeah, what can I say? Let's have a look, see. Find 9mm arcade for Torbjorn. Find Queen Freydis' sword. Nightshade extract. Right. One eyes. Get access to Heighten.
Grace would make a more powerful state,
Right. But yeah, I do apologise. Nothing I can do if the recording gets corrupted. Nothing I can do. I don't know how it got corrupted. That's all. My PC didn't crash and nothing. It just somehow did. Which makes no sense. But, of course something goes wrong for me, you know. Screw me over. You there.
I've been a bit out of sorts since our daughter was taken from us.
I see. I have some questions about your daughter.
I'm sorry. She was very dear to me, and it's rather painful to think about. I'd rather not talk about my daughter, if you'll excuse me.
I have authority in this matter and need your cooperation. Trying to find out... Do you want to find your killer's daughter's killer or not?
I've had enough troubles recently. What is it that you're after?
I'd like to investigate a house, but I'll need the key.
Heighten? Well, I'm not sure what you think you'll find there, but you're welcome to have a look.
Thank you. Appreciate it, Tova. How you had a piece of bread and a mug combined into one in your hand was quite an amazing trick. Not how you managed it, mind you, but you do you. Sent to Heighten. Suppose we could have picked lock, but hey, we get a key. Look for clues. Clues is some cast iron parts. Those aren't clues. Mead. And the dust seeds look left over from when the previous occupant moved out.
There is a bit of damp over there on that
stamp on the wall. I see. Investigated chest. From the marks on the foil, looks like this box was pushed against the wall recently. Journal the Butcher. We'll take one of these. We don't need them all. Oh, we'll just take the whole bunch. Yeah, you know. The Butcher. Oh yeah, I should also open that. Cannot make a deck because you're missing following. I never tried to make a deck. Lovely treasure map. I have no idea what the hell that is. Supposed to be. Anyway, journal. Butchers, part 1. Plans are coming together swimmingly. I've found good source of bone, flesh and blood, but thus far, a good sampling of sinew and marrow have escaped me. No matter. The city is swollen with contemptuous fools who will be missed by nobody. Last night was almost able to corner Susanna as she left Connor Half. Idiot guard showed up at just the wrong moment, and I had to turn about, just out for a stroll, and so forth. There will be other chances, but the time is drawing near. I think back to my time in Winterhold, all the wasted minds up in their towers. They only explore the magic they already know. I'm discovering new magic here, something deeper than the cantrip shenanigans of fire and light. This flesh magic is older than us, perhaps older than the world itself. I am tugging at the corners of the fabric of the universe, and where it bunches and folds is where I shall create my greatest triumph. One more attempt at the Candlehearth girl. She's proven to be a bit too cautious, but those strong joints of hers should contain the most exquisite tendons. Worth the effort. Tonight. Ooh. Beware the Butcher. Beware the Butcher, the killer who haunts the streets of Windhelm. These calamitous signs bring out the worst in people. Don't become the next victim. See Viola Giordano if you spot any suspicious behaviour. I see. Very interesting indeed.
This house has a bad past.
Indeed, Inigo. Perfectly good wardrobe was left behind for some reason. This wardrobe seems to be nailed to the wall for some reason.
So you're good at restoration. It's a little dull, but
Shelf is full of more than butcher fires from around the city.
sure I won't be saying that when I'm lying there moaning whilst you use your healing fingers or
Strange
whatever is
amulet.
calling me. That did
Lovely.
sound a little wrong. What I meant was me lying injured on the ground in serious pain.
Uh-huh, I'm sure you did. I'm sure that's what you meant. You know, if you want my magic fingers, you'd have to do better. You're not charismatic enough, I'm afraid. More annoying than anything. Not worth it. Tray stacked on the bed in an odd fashion. It is stacked on the bed in an odd fashion. Ooh, gold. Fine clothes and a fine hat. Sure, I could look good in that. Okay, let's go to the wardrobe then. Let's see what's behind the back panel. Well, I kind of saw what was behind it by looking through the wall. Oh dear, what have we here? Embalming tools. Linen wraps. The altar is built to some unknown magic. It looks like someone is using body parts towards some gruesome end. Journal of the Butcher's Part 2. 17 tendons and assorted ligaments. 173 fragments of bone for assemblage. Approximately 4 buckets full of blood, Nord preferred. 6 spoons of marrow, no more than 2 from a thigh. 12 yards of flesh before cutting. Stars scrying to the edge of the ice mine. Look to lights where the souls dance, revealing the time when a spark will revive, when the rotted unites under most skillful hands. Translation from Aldmer text, as interpreted by the Aelids and first transcribed by Altmer. Provenance and authority unknown. Soon. No, take it. Some bones and things, yes. Take wine. No, I think not. Well, we have some evidence. Nothing behind the chest. Lovely. Palace of the Kings. Ooh, what have we here? Probably interesting. Shrine of Talos. Indeed. Well.
And what would you have me do?
Your leaf.
How goes the investigation?
Can you tell me anything about the butcher?
Ugh. Have you
Ah,
been talking to Viola
knee.
Giordano? She posts those all over the city, and someone keeps taking them down. Ask her about it if you want an earful.
I used to be an adventurer once, so that's okay. Computer destiny.
I've never seen anything like it. I would take this to Calixto at the House of Curiosities. He has a good eye for strange trinkets. Might even give you a bit of gold for it.
I see.
Travel safely. It's
You know what?
I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulf, the
Looking
Jarl,
for
has
work.
put out a bounty to slay a giant. Here, take a look at this decree for details.
Thank you. Who are you?
Spent my life serving towns. Don't plan to stop now, no matter what the Empire says.
Hammered copper jug. Found a unique hammered copper jug. Awesome. Thank you kindly. Well. Hello there, Viola.
Be on the lookout. The butcher could be around any corner.
Can you tell me about the butcher?
I've been following him for months now. Well, not actually following. Trying to find him. The guards won't help. The people won't help. I'm the only one who thinks he can be caught.
I see. Why can't the guards help?
They say they're too busy with the war. I say, what good is winning a war if we're still terrorized by one of our own?
How can the rest of the people not care?
Oh, they care, all right. Just none of them thinks to do anything about it. They say I'm just snooping around bothering people. But I'm trying to save lives.
I see. I found this journal.
Huh? What's it say?
Sounds like a necromancer has been experimenting.
Woundfirth. There have been rumors swirling about him for years. As long as I can remember. But he's a dangerous man. That's why they call him the I wouldn't approach him directly. This information needs to go straight to the steward. He'll listen to you.
I see. Where's this Curiosities place? Not this way. Might be better off going this way. The Curiosities. Right? No?
Make it quick.
Maybe that way was the way I should have gone.
I need to get my things and say goodbye to everyone. I'll meet you at home.
Okay, Sophie.
Thank you so
Yes.
much.
Remember, speak to the bard. He'll feed you and take care of you while I'm away. Who knows, maybe I might find somebody soon. Like... Stupid dog.
I don't know why anyone would want to live here. It's so cold that it makes Whiterun seem like a tropical paradise. Not to mention the people here seem very bitter.
I want to know where my dog is. Callisto's House of Curiosities.
Can I help you?
Yes, you can, good sir. Hello there.
Welcome to the House of Curiosities. I offer a brief tour for a few coins, or you can simply browse at your leisure.
Do you know anything? How did you assemble this collection?
My sister and I inherited a modest sum of money. We decided to travel and seek out whatever adventures we could find. As we journeyed across Tamriel, we encountered tales of exotic and wondrous artifacts. We decided to collect as many as we could. My sister passed away some years ago, so I settled down here and opened the House of Curiosities. I think she would be happy to know that our collection has brought smiles to faces both young and old.
I see. You mentioned a tour.
Indeed I did. For a few septims, I'll tell you about some of the most interesting curiosities in my collection.
I'd be interested in taking the tour for 2
Splendid.
gold.
If you'll just follow me, I'll tell you tales and show you wonders such as you've never seen.
This better be good. I mean, it's only 2 gold, so even if it's not, it giant's toes.
These tools were found in a crypt outside Windhelm. They belonged to the ancient Nords who dwelt in Skryim before the days of the First Empire. Most scholars believe that the Nords of old used these implements to prepare their dead for burial. What macabre mysteries would these tools reveal if they could but speak?
I see.
Here is the Book of Fate, discovered in a secret room in the Arcane University. The writing in the book describes the destiny of its reader, so the words change from one person to the next. Some see only blank pages, and nobody knows why. Perhaps some of us are born with no destiny, or maybe the blank pages signify an imminent death.
I see.
Ah, now here's an item
well
out of
done.
date. This is Skryim's soup spoon. Now, I know what you're thinking. This is no spoon, it's a fork. Nobody can eat soup with a fork. Well, my friend, you did not know Skryim. Don't
Dancer's
let
pipe.
this innocent-looking flute fool you, for this is the dancer's pipe. Legend holds that the dancer's pipe has won wars, toppled empires, and changed the very course of history. None know its origins, but the stories say that men who hear its music are compelled to dance uncontrollably, no matter the
most
peril.
inappropriate moment.
To activate this strange power, one must only speak the magic words, which are... Oh my! I very nearly got us both into a nasty predicament, didn't I?
Convenient.
And with that, the tour is over. I thank you for your patronage, and I hope to see you again soon.
Okay.
My sister and I once traveled...
Do you know anything about this amulet?
Let me see. Ah, yes. This is the wheelstone. It's an heirloom symbol of the power of Windhelm. Traditionally, it's carried by the court mage. I would be interested in acquiring it, if you're willing to part with it, that is. For a piece like that, I could pay 500 gold.
Shouldn't the court mage have it?
Wunford? Bah. It's purely ceremonial, and he has no use for it. Besides, I wouldn't want to be the one to give it to him. Gives me the creeps. They say he dabbles in necromancy.
You have yourself a deal,
Wonderful.
sir.
This will be a splendid addition to my private collection.
I see.
I don't care much for the war one way or the other.
Well, let's have a read on my fate. Blank pages.
These are my strange and wondrous collection of curiosities.
Convenient that the page sometimes is blank for everyone. Well, some people, and the pages are actually blank. I think he's a con man. Maybe the Nordic tools thing, yeah, fair enough. Skryim's spoon being a fork. I mean, you could technically eat soup with a fork. It'd just take you flipping forever.
And what would you have me do?
I mean, if you had a very meaty soup, a bunch of meat and stuff, yeah, I suppose, and, you know, then you just drink the soup. Once you get all the solid bits. So, I suppose it's feasible.
I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel.
I believe the killer is one-fifth the unliving.
That's quite an accusation. I assume you have proof?
I have evidence of necromancy and found
I don't
its
want
amulet.
to believe it. Woundfirth has been a trusted friend to Ulfric for many years. It pains me to see that the Whispers had truth to them. Woundfirth shall be apprehended. I thank you for your diligence in getting to the bottom of this matter. The streets of Windhelm are now safe.
You're welcome. Unfortunately, I believe I need to see Woundfirth for a quest soon. But we got to the bottom of that for now. I'm not able to become Thane anytime soon. Actually, no, I've helped enough people. I think I could become a Thane right away here. If I spoke to Ulfric.
So, how do you feel about all the racist Nords in Windhelm? Whilst I agree we shouldn't be encouraging these elves into Skryim, bullying isn't the answer. And confining them to a slum with an insulting name is just going to cause civil unrest. But what do I know?
You bring up a good point. Hello there. Right, I suppose we'll go take care of this giant and collect our bounty. Could always use more gold. Though part of me is considering maybe going home and dropping off some supplies first. I can fast travel back here.
Lucian, are you attempting to communicate with me? And if so, is your mind all right?
Oh yes, marvelous, thank you. I was just thinking how fun your name is to say.
Phew, carry on then, I suppose. I thought
It
you were
seems like
healers.
only yesterday I left home, but I already feel like quite the adventurer.
You're welcome.
Thank you, my friend, for keeping me alive.
I'd like to ask you something. That's all I want to know
All right
for now.
then. No, all is well
What
here.
is on your mind?
Inigo! Inigo! Inigo!
And if, how about forming a song together? Never mind, I need to practice more.
You're a very... What can I do for you?
Huh. Any
I'm
thoughts?
thinking I do not enjoy this place.
I see. Okay. So I can't speak to Lucian about this note. Which is interesting. Hello there, Blaze. Actually, you know what? What's in the sack? I have more things I could store on you for now. I'll store that. Store this on you. Store that. Fine clothes. Fine hat. Gold ring. Hooded red rose. I'll store these. I'll take my Ring of Minor Health back. Thank you. And miscellaneous stuff. Store that for now. Insert is a quest item. Can't store that, can store that. Buy for Morganite Stone. Machine Resonance paintings. Torture tools, World Stone, and the Werewolf Pelt. There we go, now I weigh much less. Equip my ring. Minor health. Lovely. And maybe I'll pray to my person I'm worshipping, Mafala. Real quick. My favours dropped a bit. Somehow. Interesting. We will... It's not beast form. The giant's quite far away, I see. Let's get out of the way of civilization and prying eyes.